I prefer to have an intercultural marriage or wedding.
Okay.
Do you want a black woman?
Actually, I prefer no, because I think it kind of hurts my feelings quickly. I prefer someone white.
It's okay, Subodh. That's...
Hey guys, I don't know if you know this, but we do a second episode every week, and we really let loose because on Patreon you can.
See Fez and Cisco have a pull-up contest, and see Fez on the topic of the national debt.
Yes, of course. And now enjoy the pod with a very famous guest, Love on the Spectrum, Subodh. Enjoy.
Before I start the podcast today, I just want to make a little announcement. Danny Mullen and I are going to be in Santa Barbara doing a comedy show on September 28th. It's a Saturday at 7:30 p.m. at the Red Piano. It's in the middle of beautiful downtown Santa Barbara. It's going to be a blast. Limited tickets, though, so get them while they last. They're in the link in the bio. I expect to see you guys there. It includes a meet and greet. We're going to get to know you guys. Now, without further ado, enjoy the podcast. We have Subodh from Love on the Spectrum. This guy is so funny. He's really a character, and we love him. Check out the podcast.
Well, we have none other than Subodh from Love on the Spectrum. And the craziest thing happened. These guys know each other. Danny knows Subodh from Love on the Spectrum.
When you said we had a guest from Love on the Spectrum, I didn't know who that person was. And then you said Subodh. Subodh is somebody I know from my first job when I moved to L.A., selling cameras. He was there with me. He was at the office. And this is just, I can't even take it in right now, Subodh, that you're here and you're my former coworker.
Oh yes, I remember.
Say whatever you want, Subodh.
Subodh, you let it out, baby.
I'm going to discuss it long. I started the job in 2016 to 19. I learned about shipping orders, taking down the boxes, making boxes, getting shipment, and then inventory clerks. And then we've learned about packaging them up, sending out the labels with the right orders. And I'm learning about
he's meticulous.
It's very meticulous.
This is the guy you want shipping orders.
Oh, yeah.
I remember they used to have 4-channel 90113s. Now they have 1-channel 90113s.
Subodh, who was the best salesman there?
I just like Tamir Elganian.
No. What about me?
Yes.
I know Tamir was the CEO, but you could say that on my best days, I was a little better than him, right?
Yes, the best days are, is it still in Westwood or did it move somewhere else?
So this place was great. They sold cameras. It was a very small business, like a little startup kind of thing. And I loved it because you got to see the workings of a business up close. It was such a great education. If you work at too big of a company, it doesn't teach you anything really because you are so siloed off in your little task, your spreadsheets, your points of contact. But we could see, Subodh, how capitalism worked. We had the guy there, an Asian guy, who did the website. He was right there on site. We had Tamir and Adi, the CEOs / the jacks of all trade, who would do all the sales calls too sometimes. They would negotiate with China to get our products made. Then I was a salesman. I was the guy on the phone wheeling and fucking dealing, Subodh. And then we had the CS guys, the customer service right there. They were usually pretty CS isn't as important, right, Subodh? Because once you get to sales, who cares?
And also, where is the company still located in?
I think it's moved over into the Valley.
It's moved to the Valley?
Yeah. Are you okay with that, Subodh, or do you miss the Westwood location?
I miss the Westwood location.
It was a great location. It was right by UCLA.
Did you like looking at some of the college chicks walking by?
Yes.
Nice.
Thank you for the honesty, Subodh.
And then also one more thing. I know. What city in the Valley?
I don't know precisely. I've rekindled with Adi because he's a fan of our channel. So this guy who used to be my boss, him and I have linked up since. I left that job because one of the customer service guys, you know the kid who rode the BMX bike?
Yes.
He threatened to kill me. He threatened to kill me, Subodh.
What do you think about that?
Good.
Hey, Subodh, my life matters.
Subodh, they threatened his life.
He did.
Yes.
The kid was Subodh. The kid was blasting hip hop while I was trying to sell $1,000 backup camera system, and I told him very nicely. I asked him very nicely, Could you please turn it down? I'm trying to make the company some money. And he said he was going to come in, kill me, and then kill himself, Subodh. A murder-suicide right there in Tatty Brothers.
And I know if you use the refurbished ones, they may not work anymore.
That's what stands out to you after I just relate to you the story of murder-suicide?
No, refurbished.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if he came in with a refurbished pistol, it would still be scary.
Yeah.
Because even if it might jam, it might work and I might die.
Subodh, have you had any thoughts of going back to the place of work and just being like, hey guys, I'm fucking famous now?
Oh yes, I can try to do hospitality work, so I can try to work with more people.
Subodh,
I love Subodh.
okay. Somebody's getting a phone call. It's interesting. Subodh,
Actually, it's not a phone call.
it's like right on the microphone. So Subodh, that Westwood location, I don't think anybody else has taken it over yet.
Yes.
Leo asked kind of a good question. Have you ever gone over there and just kind of, put your hand on your dick and just walked around like you own that intersection?
No.
No, but you could because you're the man.
I'm the man.
I mean, you are the man. I mean, you were on the show that Love on the Spectrum. That if you haven't seen Love on the Spectrum, might be the best television out there. And some of the stuff on there is so amazing. And I just want to say you were really, really great on the show, man.
Yes.
Did you like the girl that they put you on a date with?
Yes.
You did.
I used to like it, but it didn't work out for me on the show.
Why not, Subodh?
Is because it's kind of too much for them in August of 2022.
That was post Me Too. Subodh is kind of an aggressive man's man type.
He is.
And it was also right after BLM, and we know Subodh has radical conservative politics. Is that why you emphasize that date, Subodh?
Yeah, because I think the boyfriend-girlfriend will be too much for them. I was about to move in, but I almost did.
Subodh, you're the kind of guy who likes to shack up with a bitch.
Yes.
Hell yeah, dude. You're a stud. So how's it going out there right now? Are you dating?
Actually, right now, I'm now with friends with Rachel, Rachil. This is a different Rachel.
Okay, it's a different Rachel.
Not-
the IL.
Not IEL? Just IL?
Il, yes.
I trust Subodh to get that spelling right.
Oh, he's never wrong. Have you ever been spelled something incorrectly?
No.
Never. Subodh, so you are trying to have sex with a girl named Rachel?
Not yet until we have a decision.
Okay.
You got to get that decision. You might need consent from her father, too.
Yes.
Have you thought about asking your father for consent?
I have to ask them for consent first.
I like that.
Leo asks after.
Usually, he's an ass. He's making a joke. He presents me as this aggressive sexual guy, but I'm really not.
He's
So,
not Subodh.
yeah.
Subodh, I remember when we used to work at Tatty Brothers, you did not like the city of Las Vegas. Has your opinion of Las Vegas changed?
Actually, I don't like Las Vegas because I just don't want to go out with coworkers. I just prefer to, because I stand for 7 hours in a day of a work shift of work shift, but my foot kind of gets tired quickly after 7 hours.
What about if this was a weekend and you were going out solo and you were just going to get a room at the Mandalay Bay? You had a booth at Excess Nightclub. You had $3,000 cash in your pocket.
Ooh.
And it's just you in Sin City, baby.
I actually couldn't come because my rent prices in Westwood are $14.50 a month.
Westwood.
Okay.
That's a classy area. I love Westwood. I will always love Westwood.
I can't get over that. You got an apartment for $14.50 in Westwood?
Yes.
Wow.
Single? One bedroom?
For two people.
Two people.
Oh, I got you. But still pretty good.
That's great. You cannot get away from that UCLA trim, right, Subodh?
I cannot get away. I had to go to a lot of social activities so I can meet more people.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Max's friends.
Yeah. Tell Max he owes me money. I'm going to pop him in the nose next time I see him. Subodh, whenever I'm in Westwood, like I thought about this recently. I was up on the parking structure by UCLA getting a little workout in. I went to school at UCLA, and I thought, if I die within 5 minutes from where I am right now, I will die happy. I love that neighborhood, buddy.
So you guys share that in common. You two boys should maybe get it, post up somewhere, get a couple of cigars, a couple of drinks, and just look at all the trim coming by.
Yes.
Where do you like to hang out in Westwood? Do you like to any of the bars?
I like to hang out with the bars, and I like to hang out with people who are on the autism spectrum who used to go to Pathways.
Perfect.
But
Everyone here, I think. Everyone. And Jesse especially, the producer.
100%, yes.
He is autistic, too. So, you guys.
But let's get back to you. And then when I go back to Westwood, if I choose to graduate from college with my associate's degree in general office, I might get into UCLA or CSU LB or any other type of university if I choose to apply for them.
Well, you better shoot for UCLA because CSU LB is a big drop off. And I mean, it's Long Beach. That ain't Westwood, buddy.
Yeah, you know, you're famous now, man. I mean, everyone's going to recognize you. I mean, how often do you get recognized on the streets?
A lot.
Exactly. You want to go to UCLA when maybe the Alpha Phi's and the sorority house will recognize you, want you over for a little day party.
I think I'm too old to go. I'm 36.
Don't tell them that. You look 26. Just tell everybody you're 26.
So Leo,
Stop it.
no, I'm not going to say anything negative, but Leo. Subodh, the great thing about being a man is there is no cutoff for when you can still attract women in college. That's the great thing about me. Subodh, you got your whole professional life ahead of you still. I mean, look at you. You got your buttoned up shirt. You've got a reality television show. I mean, the most beautiful Kappa Alpha Theta at UCLA would be lucky to get a shot with you, Subodh.
Oh, yes. And right now, I'm just exercising right now because I do morning walks. I do a lot of walking. So
Good.
I'm now eating less right now during the fall.
I have a recommendation for you if you'd like. I take these beef organ pills that are completely natural. They're just, he hates when I pitch these, but
Yeah, it's weird.
they're just like the vitamins from a liver, a beef heart, a beef spleen. They're all in one, heart and soil, shout out. But they've really changed my life. I'm really jacked right now, and everybody thinks I'm on Ozempic, but it's beef organ pills, you know?
I always take a shot called Wegovy, so that way I can decrease my appetite.
That's smart. Yes, Subodh, I like that you're on a walking routine. I like that you're into appetite suppression. That's really good.
Because in the fall weather, it's kind of cooling off.
Yes. Yes, Subodh, absolutely. So, Subodh, that's great. Because if you're in shape, you can be having sex with women until you're 80.
It's true. Al Pacino just had, he just impregnated a lady, and I believe she's 29, and he's 83.
How do you feel about that, Subodh?
Actually, no, I prefer about nearly a 4 to 9 year range.
Okay,
Year-old range.
So
That's a good answer. That's a very good 4 to 9, dude. Amazing, Subodh.
So
Amazing.
all right. So you are 36. So you want to date a girl that's like 26. Oh, just 27 at the most.
27 to 32.
Yeah, 27 to 32.
I guess I'll date a girl who is about 29 to about 34.
You won't go over 34, though, Subodh. Be honest. If she's 35, she might be barren, dude.
Yeah. Because you want to have kids, right?
Yeah, I really want to have kids, and I really want to get married and attend a lot of weddings.
You want to attend weddings. All right.
What is it about weddings that excites you, Subodh?
I would like to meet lots more girls.
Oh my God. He needs to hang out with us.
Yeah.
We
can get you laid, buddy.
Buddy, you and us are the same. Because I truly believe, do you think a man should have maybe 2 or 3 wives?
Actually, no, I prefer one, and that's it.
But then some side fun on occasion.
Yes.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
I love that.
Subodh, girls, he's not a monogamous kind of guy. He's not a kitty cat you bring home and put in a cage.
Listen, Subodh, he probably watches Andrew Tate. Did Andrew Tate ever come into your algorithm?
I think I don't know.
Okay.
Can we
No
show
worries,
him
no
some Andrew Tate? We're going to see if this gets you hyped up.
Because
Subodh.
it seems like you want to go in the same direction as all the boys. So let's check this out.
I would go YouTube for a highlight of Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
Just get a nice Andrew Tate highlight.
Yeah.
Subodh, this is great. I love that he said he wants to get married and then go to his friends' weddings so he can meet chicks at those weddings after he's married.
It might be one of the most unbelievably genius things I've ever heard in my life. I mean, it's the most direct term to more tale I've ever heard. You know?
It's a great path. Andrew Tate talking about women.
Yeah, Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate on women. Let's do that.
Do you think women are the property of men?
No, the point I was making.
Why have you said they are?
Because I made a religious point. I said that when a man marries a woman, the woman's father walks her down the aisle, and hands her away to the man. Traditionally, this is what it says in the Bible. I'm a religious person. I believe in God. I live in the most
So you
religious
do
country in the
think
world.
that the woman becomes the men?
I think she takes his last name.
I mean, let's watch the clip that you said about this
Sure.
so that we can get it in context.
Check this out, Subodh.
So I think my sister is her husband's property, yes. When a bride is walking down the aisle to marry the groom, the father walks next to her and gives her away. True or false?
Absolutely.
But I've been married twice, as it turns out,
do you think?
and on both occasions, I didn't believe that the woman was being handed
True.
to me as chattel. As
Very
property.
false.
Perhaps the way.
So let's get a little breakdown from Subodh here.
Yeah.
So a woman, once you become married to her, is your property, Subodh.
How do you feel about that?
Women can't chattel as property.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's true. And then, Subodh, you are Indo-American, is that correct?
Yes.
So you're Indian, but you're born in America and you're an American citizen.
Yes, I'm an American citizen all my life.
He's very proud of that, as he should be. So, Subodh, in India, there is an ancient practice known as sati. Sati is where a woman, if her husband dies first, she must light herself on fire on her husband's grave and burn right there.
Do you agree with that?
No, I don't agree with that.
Come on. I
It's-
think Andrew Tate would like it, and the Indians of old would definitely agree with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be an angel up there and then see that she's, maybe the USA basketball team comes into town to India. They go every year, and all of a sudden she's hanging out with LeBron. It's your ex-wife with LeBron. Would you want your ex-wife to hang out with LeBron James?
No,
No.
of course not. So, do you think sati is maybe something you'd want your wife to agree to?
Because
No.
just in theory.
No.
Okay.
I'm a sati guy.
You're a sati guy?
That's just a non-negotiable.
You are going to write it in the prenup, maybe.
In the prenup, like on my Hinge profile, I always have that in there. Like, must be willing to self-immolate on my funeral pyre. It says that, Subodh. Let's listen to more Andrew.
Yeah.
That the reason I'm asked that question repeatedly, and I'm asked in a loaded way.
So
And I
would you
try and-
rephrase what you said there?
Now, that's an interesting point about phrasing. The way I would say things before I was famous, I have to take personal responsibility and accept that if I make a video that 500 people see and 1% of them misunderstand it, that's not a problem. If I make a video that 5 million people see and 1% of them understand.
So specifically on that point, I think my sister is her husband's property.
She took his last name. She married him. She wanted to join his family. She has said it herself.
Right. So she's
still a sovereign individual. She's absolutely not a sovereign
property
individual.
means that the husband owns your sister.
Listen, my friend, if we want to argue about this, we need to go back to the Bible, to the Quran. You need to argue with religious
No,
leaders
I'm not
around the world.
talking about anything in the Bible or Quran. I'm asking
that's what
you,
it says.
No, I'm asking you what you think.
I think that if a woman marries a man and she decides to take his last name, that they have different roles and responsibilities within that marriage, and I believe that.
That's not the question.
I believe the father. I am. The father hands her.
Don't behave like a politician.
The father hands her to the man.
Right, but don't be a politician, because I think you're a straight talker, right? You keep telling me you're a straight talker. I think my sister is her husband's property. Do you regret saying it like that?
I understand that with my newfound fame, perhaps it could be phrased differently. However, I still believe that a woman is given to the man in marriage. That's what I believe.
Yeah, but not as property.
No, the property is the word that other people use when they ask me the question.
But as an equal partner in a loving union. That's what marriage actually means. It doesn't mean that when you get married, the woman is given to you as a...
Subodh, you get married to a woman. Her father gives you her hand. You find out that she had a 5-minute conversation with the mailman. Your Ring camera picks it up.
And she played with her hair and even grabbed her necklace and kind of smiled at him. Very flirty.
Do you hit her when you get home?
No.
Okay. Yes. Good. Good
And
answer.
I just stay happy and productive.
Nice.
Subodh, but you are going to make it up tenfold when you go to your buddy's wedding that weekend.
Yes.
You're gonna cheat on her at the wedding.
No cheaters, no cheaters.
But I thought you said
But
you
you
wanted to
might-
have some fun on the side.
You might
after-
dance a little bit with a couple of chicks at the wedding, right? We all do. Weddings are so joyous.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah. So that's great, Subodh. So you have conservative values up to a point. You're not going to hit a girl for talking to the mailman.
No, I don't like hitting.
Okay. But you also don't want to see your wife with LeBron James.
No.
Sure.
Yeah. None of us really do want to see her with LeBron James.
He's got a lot of money.
Yeah.
I would.
It's very big.
He might have a giant.
Some people do. There are people out there who like to watch from like a chair. It's called cucking. And how do you feel about people that want to watch their wives have sex with other men? Yeah.
It's a decision.
Mm-hmm. It's a
Okay.
decision.
It is a decision, Subodh.
Mm-hmm.
Do you? Because that's another thing. He's Indo-American. maybe he's not going in for sati yet, but the Kama Sutra, sexual experimentation is a big part of Indian culture. And I feel like if you took a Kama Sutra yogi and told him that people in the 21st century are tying their wives to chairs and inviting over the guy's poker buddies, I feel like that wouldn't be. Here we go. Here's some Kama Sutra positions.
The praying mantis is my favorite.
I thought that was about a girl.
So what do you think about
the Kama Sutra?
No.
Well, you'd like to explain, Danny?
I don't. I'm not like an authority on the Kama Sutra. Is anybody?
I think it's just some of the oldest things about sexual exploration there are out there. I think it's pretty old.
But I'm sure there's a cultural and like religious origin to it that we don't know about. It's a text, so it's actually a text.
Ancient Indian text.
And it covers a range of topics related to pleasure, love, and desire. So the sexual positions is what gets all the attention these days, but it also includes sections on the art of living well, love and relationships, courtships, philosophy of love. It's considered a holy text.
So it's holy text.
In the Hindu religion. The Indians don't get much credit for providing so many building blocks to our culture, but very, very important in a lot of ways. In a lot of mathematics, in writing, architecture, philosophy, literature. The Indians, I think it might be racial in nature, Subodh, but they don't get as much credit as, say, the Greeks and the Romans as far as establishing Western culture. They deserve, Subodh, don't you think that's bullshit?
What do you think?
I don't know.
Do you think Indians gave a lot to our culture?
Do you think they gave a lot to our culture, Subodh?
Like different cultures.
Yeah, to the United States, I guess you could say, the melting pot that we live in. I think
the melting pot that I live in is the United States.
But don't you think like the Indians invented chess? Don't you think they should get more credit for inventing chess, Subodh?
Yeah.
Everybody thinks it's the filthy Russians that invented chess.
Okay.
On Twitter, I'll be honest, man, or X nowadays, but they really are mean to some Indian people sometimes. People are kind of racist out there.
I prefer to have an intercultural marriage or wedding.
Okay.
Do you want a black woman?
Actually, I prefer no, because I think it kind of hurts my feelings quickly. I prefer someone white.
It's okay, Subodh. That's
no. I prefer white women because it does not hurt my feelings.
Okay.
How does a black woman hurt
So, Subodh,
Okay,
the question was, why does a
kind-
black woman hurt your feelings, Subodh?
Yeah,
It is because they're
sassy.
kind of sassy and bossy.
Okay. Has a black woman said something mean to you in the past, Subodh?
Clearly.
Yes, about inviting them when they have too many lives going on.
Wow. Can you...
About life in college, after college, or when they have a working schedule and when they have kids.
Do they usually have kids, Subodh?
Yeah, everyone has kids.
So they've been like, shit, boy, I got no time for you. I got to get home with my baby.
Subodh, you better provide for me. Like it was a sassy black woman that hurt your feelings.
Yeah, just like we don't want to bother them at the workplace or at the school.
Sure. No, well, that's very...
It's hard to approach a woman anywhere, but especially a black woman at a school or a place of work. That would be a hard place to go up to her.
Here's the thing. Black women, Subodh, tend to tell it how it is. So it can be a little intimidating. They can be also very, very loving and very open. So that's a big plus side.
Sorry, I changed my... I'll be open to that. Someone who is from France, and then one of them is from Africa.
Okay.
Wait.
So
you
they're kind of mixed together.
Oh, you want a Moroccan black woman?
They're French and
I
black.
know British black.
Like an Algerian black woman who's like one of the colonies of France in the old times.
Or how about British?
What about a bitch from Martinique? How about a bitch from Martinique, dude?
I think so.
You'll take a bitch from Martinique.
I think I'll open to that. How about British in UK?
Well, they are very white. Some could say too white. They're also very obsessed with status, Subodh. And that strikes me as kind of the same thing you don't like, which is that a little too judgmental, a little too... Because an English woman will say something like, Subodh, you have a roommate at age 36? My father would never approve. And then you know what she'd be doing? She'd go up the hill into Bel Air, right up the street from Westwood, and she'd be trying to blow a record exec at Capitol.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I don't think you want an English woman.
You don't want an English woman. You don't want a woman who wants to blow a record exec at Capitol, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, sorry.
No, that was good.
No,
good.
that was great.
That was great.
I think we don't. None of us want that, dude. You know what I mean? But yeah, English women can be, and Zayn Malik's English too, and you'd have to compete with him because he's, I know he's Pakistani, but you guys are in the same kind of dating style. I would say you guys are in the same type.
Subodh, I really, and don't lash out at me for suggesting this. Subodh, I really like the idea of you going Indian and you finding one. Because here's the thing, Subodh, and I know you're like, fuck you, dude. I don't have to, I'm an American. I don't have to date just because they're my race. But here's the thing, Subodh. Anybody in a culture like the traditional Indian culture or Asians, it's like this too. There's a lot of Asian and Indian women who only are allowed to date Indian men.
Ooh, you'd have a lot more to choose from. And let's be honest, Indian women, including your sister here, are gorgeous.
So there's less competition, Subodh, because they're not looking for white guys, they're not looking for black guys, they're only looking for Indian men. So I think you could, as it were, jump your bracket. And I think you could get a hot Indian girl.
Yeah.
No, I prefer not that.
No, gee, why? What is it about the Indian women that you don't like?
It's because of their monogamous. You cannot break up. Because
the monogamy is getting to him, and he doesn't like that.
He wants to party, dude.
He famously said on the show several times he does not want an Indian.
Wow, you famously on Love on the Spectrum said you did not want an Indian woman, huh?
Yeah.
So you don't want no monogamous bullshit.
No monogamous bullshit.
Yeah, wow.
For Indian.
Wow. For an Indian. Like, they're not good enough for you to be monogamous toward. You'll be monogamous with a white bitch, but not an Indian.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Dude.
Okay.
Hell yeah. He's telling it how it is, ladies. And if you can't handle that, swipe left on Subodh.
Dude. That's right.
So, Subodh, that's great.
I always swipe right a lot.
Subodh, what was your caste when you were Indian?
Merchant.
You were of the merchant caste.
Bunia is the term. Can you say that?
Bania?
Bania.
Let me pull up the cast. I listened to an audio.
Merchant's up there, right? I mean, it's it's a good one. Business people, that's the way to go.
Business people.
Man, there's a lot of billionaires in India, right? I mean, there's a ton, and millionaires, really.
Okay, so we have 4 main Varnas, social classes. There are the Brahmins, the priestly class. They're associated with knowledge, teaching, religious duties. And then we have the Kshatriyas. Did I say that right? Kshatriyas. What's that? Kshatriyas. The K is silent. And they are the warrior class. Then we have the Vishyas.
How do you spell it?
Vaishyas. Traditionally merchant class. So that's you. And then the Shudras below that, the laboring class. And then finally the untouchables below that. So what if I said to you, Subodh, I was going to hook you up with an untouchable, Indian untouchable?
But you get 2. You get 2.
You get 2 untouchables.
2 untouchables, but they're Indian.
No.
Well, 3 untouchables.
No.
So here's the thing, though.
4 untouchables.
No.
They're considered outside the Varna system, and they're subjected to discrimination and segregation. Let me see. What are some professions that are considered of untouchable class? I'm going to run some more of these by you, Subodh. I want to make sure you're not interested in any untouchable women.
Actually, I'm not interested in that. No.
Well, let's see here.
What about a white woman that was raised with untouchables?
Yes.
Oh my God.
So here are some jobs for an untouchable. If you could go to India right now, and I'm telling you could like scoop up 8 of these bitches in a net. Cleaning human waste from dry latrines or open defecation areas. So they clean the open defecation areas in India where people just shit on like a platform.
Oh my God. Okay, well.
What do you think about it? Would you want a woman who was a shit scavenger for a living?
No.
Stop it. You know what? I'm gonna put it to you. In like LA, there's women that do that too. They just clean for the city, and there's plenty of bums taking shits all over the roads here, and there's women that are probably white scooping up the shit there. So what's the difference?
Oh, I just like it when they have business.
Well, here's a business for you. Number 4, a good job for an untouchable. They work the cremation grounds. They handle dead bodies and the burials. And they're tasked with, taking out the vital organs and sort of preparing somebody for an eternal slumber in a casket. They prepare the body, Subodh.
That's kind of cool. Cremation.
Yeah, or sati, hopefully. Maybe they prepare them for sati.
How do you feel about them?
Are you okay with any job if they're not Indian?
Yeah.
Are you okay with that if they have any kind of job?
What?
As
What?
long as they're not Indian, are you okay with any
I mean,
job?
for
Yes.
example, so if you found a white woman, and her job is to scoop up shit for a living, but she's white, you'll give her a chance.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, that makes sense.
I thought that was about dying early.
No. Subodh, you're just. So, what about, would you recruit an untouchable woman for a role like being your throat goat? You know what a throat goat is?
No.
Subodh, I mean, you want me to explain? I could explain if you want.
Leo, would you get sucked by an untouchable throat goat?
Absolutely. I would love that. No, it's just a woman who's really good at giving oral sex to a man, blowjob, aka blowjob. If the untouchable was really good, world-renowned throat goat, would you give her a chance? Or maybe just one night?
No.
She
Wow.
she cleans shit by day and she sucks your dick by night.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good...
No.
Okay. All right, Subodh. So you know what you want.
What's your type, like celebrity type?
My celebrity type.
Or like a girl that you think is really beautiful?
My celebrity type is a girl who travels the world.
Okay.
Can you name a celebrity?
Yeah, name a celebrity that you think is sexy.
Oh. It's decisions.
Mm.
You really like Angelina Jolie, right?
Ooh, Angelina Jolie?
Oh, Angelina Jolie, yeah.
So
Okay.
Leo knows Angelina Jolie too. What do you? She's outside your window for dating now, Subodh. Though she's quite old,
Yes.
and she'd probably adopt an untouchable if you guys got married.
What's up? Do we want her to sit in? Would you want to sit in on
Or
the
what if
pod?
we just give her the mic so she's just audio only? Let's do that.
I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah. So Subodh, Angelina Jolie, she's like in her 50s now.
Yes.
Would you still have sex with her?
I think she has a husband already.
I don't think so. I think they're divorced, right?
Yeah, they're
I mean,
divorced. She's
They're getting
single.
divorced, yeah.
Try-
She's single.
Yes, I'll try it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll try it, but will you see yourself as inherently above her in the relationship because you're young and she's old?
Yes.
You would. That's so she is sort of an untouchable to you because she's probably can't even have a kid anymore.
Yeah, she can't have children. How do you feel about that?
I probably like children. I'm going to have about probably 3 or 4 kids.
Nice.
Okay, so Angelina Jolie's no good to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Would you date her, Angelina Jolie?
Yes.
You would?
Yeah.
Would you
Even
call
though she
her-
can't have kids?
Yeah.
Yes.
But would you
Okay.
call her like an old hag or something?
No.
You wouldn't. Whenever she started like bitching at you, like Subodh, I don't know why she's got an English accent. Like Subodh, you came in and you tracked in mud. You didn't take your shoes off. Would you just be making like crow noises at her because she's an old crow?
I hate crows.
Well, you wouldn't like Angelina then.
I just sometimes I like crows when someone tickles me on the body.
What does that have to do with crows?
Did you get attacked by some crows that tickled you?
No. It was a lot of friends who just tickles.
So, Subodh, right now, we're going to talk about traditional Indian literature, and we're going to see if it can point you toward a mate.
Because what we are deep on the inside, often our ancestors, they can provide answers, my friend. It's true. Like my ancestors were very Italian and very, they were, I would call them Don Juan de Marcos. They were very Lotharios of romance. So I think it rubbed off on me a little bit. So maybe this is where we can find where your romance comes from.
So, the central themes of the Bhagavad Gita, Subodh, are righteous duty. Righteous duty. Reluctant to fight a war against his relatives is the main character, Arjuna. But Krishna teaches him that he must fulfill his dharma without attachment to the outcome. Everyone has a duty to perform in life according to their positions and abilities. Subodh, what do you think your position and your abilities are, and what do you think that says about your destiny?
Do you understand the question, Subodh?
I don't know.
Do you think God has a destiny laid out for you?
Just like when I remember in March, God is saying, God, please, we need to find a wife.
And she needs to be white?
She needs to be white.
Adequate social. Yes. You can.
Does race matter to you as long as they're American?
Yes.
It sounds
Okay.
like it does quite a bit.
Can you be, Is any other race other than white okay?
Why?
I'm just asking.
No,
Is it okay?
No, it's so funny, dude. No, it's
think-
okay. It's because you're being so honest. Like a lot of people say that the truth is funny, and that's what's happening right now. That's all it is. It's good.
What about Asian, Subodh? Do you not like Asian women?
Oh, I love East Asian women.
So like
Okay.
Japanese women, you're all about.
All about.
So Subodh and I have a lot in common.
Wow, you
Both-
both should go to Tokyo and have some fun.
So it needs to be white or East Asian.
Yes.
Okay, that's
Oh, I'll accept that.
it's
Oh, we call it
Barely.
It's
What-
called.
okay, but what about what about a Latina with a BBL, for example?
I don't think he
Ah,
likes
it's too rural. I don't like rural.
Rural?
that. Yeah, it's
Actually,
fine.
it kind of
is.
smells bad in the Latino.
Oh
Yep.
my!
Yep.
Oh
Leo-
my God!
Leo-
Oh my God!
Leo is half Latino, and a lot of times I'm like, dude, did you not put on deodorant today?
That is not true.
They do have
That
an
is
odor.
not true. They do not have an odor.
Yes.
What Latina did you come into contact with?
Leo, there's a lot of them
I
come from a
don't know.
pastoral background where they're out on a farm.
That is ridiculous.
I actually, you know what? I think that's enough of this. Let's change the topic to
Sure,
something else.
sure.
Aw,
Subodh
okay, I get it.
he's making a wise PR decision. But Subodh, I want to say I'm right there with you. I love white girls and East Asian.
Mm-hmm.
That's not to say I don't love all women. I will have sex, and I do. I will date for anything that comes my way. But I do got to say that Asian women have a special place in my heart. And you know, as a guy who grew up in Sacramento, I met a lot of white women. So if you went through my sexual conquest, you'd see a lot of whites and Asians. That's all I'm saying. But you'd also see a lot of Latinas and blacks, and hopefully we can add them to your roster as well soon. So, Subodh, let's move on to something else. What do you like to do for fun?
For fun, I would like to go on walks.
Walks. Do you listen to anything when you're on a walk? A
I like-
podcast, music?
I love music. I just like Spotify music, so I can start walking. And then I like going to the gym.
Hell yes. Fitness is 2024 is all about fitness in Subodh's world.
Yeah, we
right.
call it 24-hour fitness.
Fuck yeah.
yes.
24. Subodh, what kind of music really gets you fired up?
A daily mix 1 through 6.
Can you pull it up, Jesse? Well, I want to see what artists are on this playlist. Daily Mix 1 through 6.
1 through 6 on Spotify, huh?
Yes.
So you like the algorithm. You like when Spotify makes you a playlist.
Yes.
Who's your favorite artist these days?
My favorite artist for these days is Corona.
Does anybody know Corona?
I don't.
Who's Corona?
Let's just put on some Corona. Oh, there's Daily Mix 6
That's my
I'll
mix,
put
though.
Baby, baby.
Bay.
Yeah.
by Corona.
Yeah.
All right.
Bay.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's probably the song's going to be about black women, if I had to take a guess.
It sounds like it, and that's
Oh,
okay.
let's put the song called Baby, Baby.
Well, we're
it's
going to get
Baby,
copyright
Baby.
struck, but we can
B.A.E.?
listen to it a little bit.
That's right.
This one?
B-A-B-Y, B-A-B-Y.
Is it Corona Boy?
It is right. It is right there, yes.
Oh, they're here.
There it is.
Baby by
All
Corona.
right, let's hear this.
Okay, we'll cut it from the broadcast.
Uh,
It's from the 90s.
yes, I love it. Baby, baby. Stay together.
Let's go.
Yeah. Babe.
So you're just walking through the streets of Westwood with this in your ears, Subodh.
Yes.
Oh, this is great. Do you dance ever?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the beat drop?
Oh my
Love
God,
the beat.
Subodh.
Dude, Subodh.
Subodh is just walking. Can we use this in the broadcast, Jesse?
The song? Maybe. I don't know.
No, we can't.
No, I don't think so. I don't
We
I don't
can't.
think
So let's cut it.
That was great.
So we're gonna have to mask that in the edit.
yeah, just put a song over it.
A royalty-free song copy.
Exactly, dude.
But it was very. I mean, that sounded like early '90s. That sounded retro. It sounded like the soundtrack at a laser tag arena.
I think they call it Eurovision.
Eurovision, great.
Ooh.
So Subodh,
Do you know when it came out, the song?
1992.
there we go.
You're spot on.
Fucking spot on. Subodh, count on Subodh to know the date.
Oh, yeah.
So, Subodh, when you were walking down Hillgard in Westwood, which is the sorority house street, is that song playing? And do you feel like if you wanted to, you could walk right up the steps of the Alpha Phi house, knock on the door, and just start making out with whoever opened it?
Yes. Yes, just like I'm going to try to make a music video once I graduate.
Ooh, can we help you with that? I would love to produce that music video.
Will it be will it be a music video for Baby Baby?
Oh, it's gotta
Yes.
be. It's gotta be. I think it's gotta be his version. We
Yeah.
make Tahita make a new version with all the same words.
Sure.
Yeah.
And Subodh, it'll be him going through the sororities at UCLA, just finding his wife. Subodh, would you Would you date a UCLA girl right now?
Not right now, but probably when I graduate.
So, but then you'll be older and they'll be younger.
Probably about 4 to 9 years younger.
Okay, well, it's going to be hard to find. I think we stretch it to 15. Subodh, I think we should.
15, no.
Come on, Subodh. It's the
Why
modern
not?
age, dude.
It's how is your mom way younger than your father?
Just 3.
Oh, just 3 years.
3 years. So, Subodh, where do you see yourself in 10 years? What do you see yourself doing for a living?
For a living, I'm probably going to work for a business.
Okay.
I'm probably going to work for a business firm that's hospitality or accounting, so I can learn about numbers on the computers.
Yes. You're a computer guy.
I'm a computer guy.
Subodh, what do you think about the existential threat posed by artificial intelligence? Do you think it's going to take human jobs away?
I think no.
No?
No.
It's not going to take it away.
What about, automated cars? They're going to take away cab driving and Uber driving jobs.
They'll take it away.
See, but then who's to say that those jobs won't start being... They won't start with Uber jobs, and they won't move up to lawyers and accountants and CPAs. Who's to say the robots won't be able to do those jobs?
I will say I'm a CPA, and there's no way a robot could do what I do.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, I hope not. I'm an entertainer, and I like to think there's no way a robot could do what I do.
But who knows?
But maybe there's going to be one up on stage soon.
My buddy who's a stunt guy, they're taking stunt jobs.
Oh yeah, AI is 100%
How?
taking stunt jobs. Well, they can CGI a guy doing everything way more like efficiently than a human right now. I mean, no problem. Unless they even hand-to-hand combat, they can do it now. So it's tough. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, I think AI safety is important, Subodh, because maybe in 10 years AI can take 99% of the jobs, but where is that going to leave our society? It'll get a small handful of people in these giant tech monopolies very rich, but what'll be left for the rest of us? I think AI safety needs to be right up there for you with finding a white wife. I think you need white wife and AI safety need to be your top priorities.
Yes.
Okay, this is good. This is a good new direction for you. I think if you speak out against AI like all the time, that would help kind of spread the word too.
Do you use AI, Subodh?
I use ChatGPT to discuss about life.
Yeah.
Okay, so what kind of questions do you ask ChatGPT? I got it pulled up right now. Let's ask it something.
About maternity leave when they have kids.
So you want your woman to be paid the same when she's at work, even though she's home taking care of the kids. You
Yes.
want to make sure she gets good benefits.
Yes.
What are the maternity leave laws in California? Let's see.
It's good.
So, Subodh, if you knock up a white bitch, she's going to... so you need to work at a company with 5 or more employees. Taddy Brothers, where we worked, was right on the cusp. But it will provide up to 4 months of job-protected leave for pregnancy-related disabilities. Subodh, do you consider a woman disabled when she has a baby?
I think maybe.
I mean, ChatGPT says it, so it's...
Temporary disability.
Absolutely. I mean, they can't like jog across the street. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things they can't do.
Subodh, how long would you wait to have sex with a woman after she gave birth?
6 months.
6 months.
Okay, that's a really good answer. I mean, I think that the scars would heal by then. I think she'd be ready to go. Maybe got a little workout plan going if she needed it.
Yeah.
And, she'd be tight once again.
Oh, she'd be tight. Subodh, when she started getting big before she had the baby, would you stop having sex with her?
No.
You would keep having sex with a pregnant woman?
Yes.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
that's good.
So
That
what-
is a good man. That is a real man's man there.
That's a I would probably be getting in there right after the placenta shot out.
Nice.
Subodh,
You're a fiend.
when's the last time you were intimate with a woman?
The last time I was intimate with a woman, no.
You
No?
It's a red tape subject.
It's a red tape subject.
That's
It's-
smart.
It's a red flag subject.
Yeah, totally,
Okay.
totally.
Okay.
We don't want any red flags.
We don't want
no. Screw
none.
the red flags.
Yeah, we don't.
Oh.
To
Yeah,
assert your boundaries, right, Subodh?
To set my boundaries.
sure.
Like the difference between personal boundaries and professional boundaries.
If a woman, if a white woman age 30 wanted to have sex with you today, though, would you
Yes, that's considered yes.
Okay, nice.
Subodh,
Okay, well.
would you take her to a hotel? Would you take her back to Westwood?
Oh, yes, we'll take you to a hotel. We'll take you to Westwood, and I'm going to book lots of flights so I can travel with their kids.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
I'm gonna apply for airlines.
Okay.
You want to work on an airline?
No, I'm gonna apply for my travel card so I can fly the world.
Where do you want to go?
I really want to go to Italy and Greece.
Italy and Greece.
Those are places my DNA says I'm from. We should go together.
Yes, we should all go together once I graduate from college.
Oh my God! Can we go around and spit some game at some of the ladies out there?
Of course we can.
Yes, we can. We could create a Mamma Mia musical, and I can create a song called "Baby Baby" by Corona.
Wow. There might be some copyright issues there, but
you know what? I mean, I do think that we need to do this with you. I think that me and you, it's going to be the beginning of a long-term friendship with us because we need you.
Yes.
And we could really help you accomplish some of these dreams.
Subodh, these two guys who walked in the door, that's Cisco, right?
Yeah, Cisco.
We got Cisco and Fez here. Do you think if these three guys, including you, were at a bar and you guys were all competing for the same white woman, do you think you would charm her over these two assholes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the right answer.
Hey, Fez, we replaced you, Fez.
Fez.
All right, we replaced you, buddy.
Subodh gets way more chicks than you, Fez.
So many more chicks. And guess what? There's video proof that he gets chicks. And it's online, baby.
Oh,
all right?
I don't like porn videos.
No, you don't have a porno online. I'm not saying you're having sex online, although we could help you produce that too. And your OnlyFans would kill it.
It's okay.
No.
Subodh,
You didn't make a mistake, Subodh. You're good. That's fine.
It's okay, Subodh.
Let's get away from that topic.
Sure.
OnlyFans?
No.
Talking about
We're not talking about
love
you.
on the spectrum.
Yeah.
On the spectrum.
Yeah, I was saying that I saw you with a beautiful woman on Love on the Spectrum, and you were spitting some game. When you decided to pay for I love that you were like, hey, are women equal? Like, why do I have to pay? I feel like I really vibed when you were like over the check, when you guys were like discussing who was going to pay. And you weren't reluctant, but you were like, okay, you gave her a chance for a while to be like, do you want to go Dutch? You know what I mean? And then at the end, you're like, all right, I'll pay. But I get it because women want equality, and that includes with the paycheck, right?
Yes.
They should be paying half.
Yep.
Yes.
And if you're going to pay for everything, that's fine. But they got to commit sati when you die.
And then you have to pay the rent, your bills.
Right. It's a lot to pay.
Yeah.
think-
Fez fucking agrees over there.
And remember, the women cannot pay rent for you.
They should, though.
They should.
But it'd be nice to split it, right?
It's called a split.
You know,
Yeah,
his
equality.
his girlfriend pays for him.
That's right.
Subodh.
That's
See,
right.
he's got it right. He's
She
got it
pays
right.
67% of the rent. I only pay 33.
It's pretty good.
You like that?
Do you know a job that works about $40 an hour?
You could be on this podcast. I would say that'd be about $40 an hour.
You're only going to be working 1 hour a week, but
Yeah.
technically it meets your specifications.
It does.
Do accountants make about $40 an hour?
Your sister makes more than that, probably, right?
We have a family business, so
Okay,
it's not
okay.
that cut and dry.
Okay.
So, Subodh, be careful about AI, though, man. I want to make sure you keep brushing up on your skills so the robots can't come in and take anything from you.
Yeah.
And then, what is your job right now?
My job since I left Taddy Brothers is international playboy.
International playboy.
He goes to different places and gets the chicks that live there.
And then, what is your hourly rate?
It's a good question. That is a good
Can
question.
we pull out a calculator? I can't do it in my head. It's high.
It's how much? It's hourly.
It's dollars made times pussy squared.
Yeah.
And
So we don't, whatever that is, we don't really know. The math is kind of ahead of us.
your sister could probably figure it out.
Your sister's beautiful, Subodh. Do you know you have a beautiful sister?
Yes, I do have a beautiful sister. She's trying
thank
to
you.
help me, but now I'm not.
I have a lot of-
I'm now helping less often.
Can I say something about Love on the Spectrum? You know the guy that's like, he's like really happy and has like that personality where he has the wide-eyed. What's his name?
Are you talking about Tanner?
Tanner. What? Tanner got a lot of traction on Instagram and he has a lot of followers. Do you kind of say like I think you were more entertaining on the show than Tanner?
Yes.
But why do you think he got so many Instagram followers? Because he's white?
Because I meet fans on the street and traveling the world.
Do you know?
yeah,
But Tanner has more followers than you.
Yeah, why is that? It's BS. I don't agree with it.
BS.
Yeah.
Are you okay with that?
Are you okay with Tanner having more Instagram followers than you?
Yes.
Okay, he's a humble guy.
You're a good guy.
Leah, what would you do to Tanner if you saw him on the street?
I'd elbow him right in the kisser. Just bam, right into the face.
No, we love Tanner
I'm
and their
messing
family.
around. I'm messing around. You
We
know,
love you, Tanner, if you're listening.
Tanner, I hope you listen to this, but if you want to be on the pod, you and Subodh, I'd like to pair you two up in a contest, and like we could really see who's the superior love on the spectrum guy. Okay, that's what I want to see. I want to see a battle with you and Tanner because I'm telling you, man, you were really entertaining.
Yes.
And your date was like the best thing I ever saw on television. Maybe.
Yes.
You guys got to watch Love on the Spectrum if you haven't. It is one of the greatest shows ever. We did apply for Fez to be on it. We tried to get Fez on it, our boy over there, but you already achieved greatness on Love on the Spectrum, and I respect it. And I can't believe you and Danny are connected. Although it does seem like you don't remember. You don't remember. Do you remember Danny working with him?
I remember Danny.
Okay, nice.
I'm not so sure he does, Leo.
I don't know. Do you have different hair though?
Where did I sit at Tatty Brothers? No, it wasn't that different. Where did I sit?
Customer service.
I was sales, dude.
Sales.
I was 5 feet away from CS. I was pretty close, but I was sales. And sales, we got a cut of the sales. We got commissions. So I was better off.
How long were you there again?
4 months until the guy threatened to kill me.
4 months, and then and Subodh was there every day.
Subodh was there all the time. Yeah, Subodh, you were there for a couple of years, right?
3
years.
3 years, from 2016 to 19.
Do you remember your start and end dates, Subodh?
It was October of 2016 to September 2019.
Okay.
Wow.
I
Dude,
was
okay. Does he just know all dates? Like
He
anything?
knows a lot of dates. Yeah.
Pearl Harbor. When was that?
I do not remember.
December 7th, 1941.
In his life. In his
Yeah.
own
In his
life.
in his own life.
Your
Go on.
grandpa was one of the bomber pilots, you fucking
He actually got bombed.
Did
He lived.
We're okay. We have 3 minutes.
he?
Legend.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Let's just.
You can ask him what day he started his college classes. or-
He's ready for the Kama Sutra. Look at that leg
I
position.
started.
Yeah.
I started in September of 2021.
Do you remember the date specifically, Subodh?
I think I started August 30th, 2021 was Monday,
Mm-hmm.
and then the classes should end on June 13, 2025, Friday.
What was the date you swore off black women forever?
I don't know.
I feel like there's a date associated with that.
I don't know.
What was the date that you knew that you needed some of that white vagina?
I think it was like he walked by a Wiz Khalifa show at Crypto.com Arena.
and he was like, "That's it."
And he hit on one of the ladies out front.
And she was too sassy. I get it. Some black women are really sad. We had a sassy woman, a black woman. She was beautiful, but she did not let us on the Greyhound bus in this recent video, and she was very sassy. So it might have been that woman.
Okay.
Well, this is Subodh.
Subodh.
This has been a reunion of sorts.
Yeah.
You've been amazing.
I love reunions.
That's what this is.
That's what happened. You guys worked together, and it was so cool to meet you, bro. Can you please be back on the pod here, Subodh? Get me here, fist bump.
Atalia, do you mind looking at what do you think about Atalia right there?
Yeah, what do you think about Atalia?
I think that is so good.
Yeah, she's hot.
I bet you like her. She's a nice white woman.
She's English too.
Oh my
She's
God.
English,
You're
Subodh.
the perfect woman for Subodh.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God. Yeah, she would be a great wife, wouldn't she?
If you guys do know someone, that would be a good match for Subodh.
Okay, can I tell you something? My mother was an autism specialist for
No
LAUSD
way.
for 25 years. So
Oh my gosh.
I might honestly know someone that maybe we could pair them up on this
27
couch.
and up.
27 and up.
Yeah.
Pair them up on the couch, and we could see what happens. I think a date right here on the Leo and Danny show for Subodh.
Yeah.
Subodh, this is good, dude. This is the start of great things for you.
That is Brooks's wife.
He does share his wife sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He does share. Would
you be okay?
Would you have sex with another man's wife, Subodh?
If it was Atalia?
No.
What about the girl that you just saw, though? If she wanted, it's a night with you.
In Westwood. At the W.
I say no.
It's tough to make that decision, but I get it.
Tough to make a decision.
Yeah, because she's married. But
Brooks,
it's okay.
would you let Subodh have sex with Atalia at the W?
Oh, dude, Natalia, I'm sure would not even think twice. In fact, it wouldn't even be my choice.
But you would. It's about. I think it's something you might be able to look forward to. I mean,
Yeah. Just very possible.
I just wanted to see if Brooks would greenlight it. I'm just letting you know, not all relationships are how you think they are. They're not as old fashioned as you might think.
Right. So you could have, there's a lot of pockets of great things that you could do out there. Like this is a pocket of fun that you could have right here. You just met this beautiful woman with her husband. She is English and white.
Half white and Pakistani.
Yeah.
So
Oh
she's,
my God.
that's one of your sworn enemies, though, right?
Yeah,
Subodh?
wait, would you date a woman that's half Pakistani?
Yeah, half Pakistani, half white.
Okay, half
Perfect.
well?
And English.
And English,
We're
too.
good.
And
we're good.
fully stacked, too, Subodh, wouldn't you
Yeah.
say?
Yeah.
She's fully stacked.
Yes.
Subodh, would you throw your cock between those titties?
It's okay.
Just like looking at it.
I mean, we all would. It's okay.
Actually, no.
Yeah,
If you don't know
would.
the answer, you can say I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, well, you maybe. You know, it depends in the moment. in the
Yeah,
moment.
I would. I would for once.
I don't
Subodh.
think he knows what any of these words mean,
That's
guys.
so fun, though.
Is it the second podcast?
Yeah,
Yes.
you guys got to go. You guys got to go.
Subodh, has he got another podcast scheduled
Yeah,
today?
he's got another
Yeah.
one today.
Double
dude.
booked.
Right
Hell
now.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
All right, Subodh. Well, it's been amazing seeing you, buddy.
You're the man, Subodh.
Thank you.
I really appreciate you, man.
I love you, bro.
Thank you.
We love you, Subodh.
We love you. Thank you. I'll
Yeah.
see you next time.
See you next time. Yeah, we'll have another one.
Tell the other podcast that they can suck our dicks, okay, Subodh?
Yeah, you can tell them that. You can say, hey, Leo and Danny show said you could suck our dicks.
You're the man, Subodh. Thank you
I
so
love you,
much,
buddy.
dude.
And we're back on the what Cisco lovingly just said. It's the autism special today on the Leo and Danny show. How are you guys?
Doing great.
Cisco, do you have a big dick? He kind of reminds me of Rasputin a little bit.
He does, man. Look at that hairline. That's a crazy hairline, dude. You got great hair. So, so does your mother, by the way, who I met last week. I met Cisco's mother, and that's how he ended up on the podcast, is mainly because of my interest for his mother. But I do love that Cisco and Fez hang out. You guys have known each other for how long now?
2 years.
Okay, and you're friends with Austin and Dino and them too?
Yeah.
How did you meet everybody?
Trading card games.
Of course, dude. He's a trading card guy.
And then did you know about the channel
No, not at all.
until when?
Until Fez started going on the pod.
Nice.
He comes to me, he goes, Francisco, I was on this podcast. They gave me $40.
Oh,
yeah, he
Fez.
loves that,
Fez, do you
dude.
gloat to everybody you meet at the card place?
Yeah, he does.
Not really.
You gloated to fucking Frisco.
But he's my best friend. He gotta know what I've been
How
doing.
many best friends do you have, Fez? God damn it. Is
A
he
lot
really
of
your
best
best friend? Is he
Yeah.
really your best
He's
friend?
one of my good
Okay, then
friends.
what's his color in Magic the Gathering? You don't
doesn't
go look
have
at him.
one.
You got to know.
He doesn't have one because he doesn't play Magic. Well, he
Really,
did.
Cisco?
I used to play Magic.
Oh, so you have to guess his color. I
Green.
bet I will know it before you do, you fuck.
Green.
Okay, so you say green. I don't know how you got green. I'm looking at Cisco right now. Cisco's a blue guy.
How did you actually know that?
Because
Oh, my
so first of all, I was looking at Cisco and I wanted to go black because he's got a little bit of a goth vibe.
Yeah.
The cross made me think white because white is like the color of the angels and kind of like the men. But then I was like, this guy is a trickster. This guy has a bunch of things up his fucking sleeve and he's very intellectual, and that's blue. Blue is all about traps and spells. I know Cisco's a fucking blue guy.
Yeah, I definitely think Danny read me pretty well.
Damn, dude. So I know him better than you, Mr.
Fuck
fucking
you.
best friend.
Fez, how could Danny get, like, do you feel a little bad that Danny guessed his card stack before you?
That's true, yeah. But I mean, anybody can guess anybody's color just because of, not because of what their aesthetics, but just because of what they like.
Yeah, yours would be green because green is populated by immense creatures.
Yeah,
Green
I
is
gotta
the
lie,
deck
yeah.
of just the big monsters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I used to play green.
I like green too, honestly. Magic the Gathering kicks ass, dude. If you got a problem with Magic the Gathering, you got a problem with me.
I remember just blowing up when I was in middle school and then high school. What was it made it so interesting and special?
It's just all guys are kind of interested in monsters and fucking dragons and shit. And it satisfies that. And then also the strategy element and like it's like playing blackjack, but instead of a fucking heart versus a spade, it's a zombie versus a vampire demon. And it's just, it's just something about guys. It speaks to that in us. It fucking speaks to that. And the art is cool. It's not gay. Like Pokemon is kind of fucking lame. Like I'm not going to sit around and watch a fat mouse try to electrocute a lizard.
Yeah, it's not as fun.
Which is like Raichu versus Charmeleon. But if I get in Magic the Gathering and I'm like, I got a fucking champion fucking spear thrower in my white deck, and he's taking on the Shivan Dragon in your red deck, well, now I'm tuned in, dude. It feels like the stakes of the world are at play here.
I like that.
Me too.
What's your favorite card game now, though, Cisco?
Probably One Piece.
One Piece, nice. So you and Austin and Dino vibe out to that.
Yeah, we do.
You kind of remind me. I mean, you'd fit right in with Dino. You get the same vibe.
You do have the same vibe.
We do smoke a lot of weed, the two of us.
And you're both kind of like handsome. Like if Dino and you cleaned up and like went out to get some chicks, like if we gave you a makeover to get pussy,
oh yeah,
you and Dino could be pretty effective wingmen.
Absolutely.
Do you have a big cock too, Cisco?
I don't know what counts as big.
You better show it to us right now.
Show it to you guys right.
Well, if you want to get up over
right
there,
over here, dude. Right over here.
We won't tell your mom. We won't tell your mom.
Stand right here, dude.
Take the headphones off. Yeah.
Dude, what if he's got a giant raspberry?
It's gonna be fucked up, dude.
What? Wait.
So? Danny's not gonna hate you. He doesn't care what size penis you
always
have.
pays for that. How much?
Shut up. I'm tired of your money grubbing.
Yeah,
Fez.
yeah. Shut up, Fez. Everybody. That's why fans DM me all the time saying they hate you because of these antics.
I already give you money. I already give you $1,000 every month. All right, dude, this is fucked up, dude.
This is fucked up.
Yeah, dude.
Cisco.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah, it's solid, dude.
That's all head, dude. What the fuck?
No, his pubes are back now. He's got a yeah.
I forgot that I might have to whip it out.
Dude, that thing is.
Yeah.
So his cock, it was super front heavy. Like it's got a fat head on it. I really don't really know what that thing looks like when it gets hard.
It's not
You
small
want me
though.
to get it a little hard?
It's definitely not small.
It's
You got-
not small.
You
It's
got
not
any
small.
pictures of that thing hard, Cisco?
Let me ask my girlfriend.
Okay, yeah. Ask her, dude. Text her right now.
I think he might have a fucked up big cock, dude.
I think so. Dude. I think so too. Of course, God gave him that. You know.
It's really skinny, low key.
No, it didn't.
No,
Dude,
it
the
didn't
head
look
looks-
skinny at all.
Is it skinny? Is it like the mothership at Independence Day?
Yeah, exactly. Is it a mushroom? It's a real mushroom, huh?
Damn, dude.
Fez, you take a look at that cock.
No, I did not.
But you know you wanted to.
Fez,
You fucking wanted to. you piece of
I
shit.
took one look and now I'm hungry. I don't know why.
Yeah.
That both of you guys love dick so damn much. I
No,
bet
we
you
don't love
suck each
dicks.
other's-
No, we don't suck each
between
other's.
you.
Shut up.
Yeah, you do.
You know what, dude? If you say something like that one more time, I'm gonna make you dress like the purple Teletubby permanently
No,
on
you
this
won't,
podcast.
bitch.
Yeah, you're gonna dress like the purple Teletubby 100% of the time.
It'd be amazing if the face part of it just was really tight, or like right here.
Yeah, just
And it was just like Kenny.
I'm gonna get you a purple Teletubby outfit, and you're gonna have to wear it every podcast.
Nah, I won't.
You know why the purple one?
Nope.
Well, he was the one that might have been gay. He had the purple. He was purple as the official gay color. He had the triangle on his head, which is the official gay shape, I believe.
Who could ever say that a Teletubby was gay or not gay?
He carried around a purse. He had a magic bag that looked like a purse. I mean, he was gay. For
I mean,
sure.
it was like 20 years ago. They were already slipping in gay shit.
Yeah, they were.
Damn, dude. So Cisco,
You will know that I'm truly of the Tavios.
the S at
He
the end
loves
of
that,
last
dude.
names, dude. I love it.
Danny Moulin.
So Cisco is working on getting a hard dick pic, which
And
is
then call your girlfriend. And I want to talk to her also. So that'd be kind of sick. You think she'd answer?
Cisco. Would you let Leo go on a date with your mom?
I actually would.
Okay.
Really? She's single?
She really doesn't like her boyfriend.
Oh, so she's single. Yeah,
She's single.
Yeah. Hell yeah,
Damn,
man.
dude. How long she been with this guy?
I don't even know. Like,
Do you like him?
not. I mean, if he sees this,
He's not. Don't worry.
yeah,
You don't like him.
I could like him more.
Is he out of shape?
He's like some like Jewish mama's boy.
Ah, the worst.
I don't know any Jewish.
I guess I
mama's
probably
boys.
shouldn't have said that. I should have just said mama's boy. My bad.
Well, it's okay.
okay
I
you
mean,
added
it's,
Jewish.
it's flavor. So I'm trying to think. I don't really know. I'm trying to think of any Jewish mama's boys I know.
It's like an Adam Sandler type, you know, that just stayed home and lives with his mom, you know,
Okay.
for a long time.
It's like he's like Adam Sandler, but like
Mhm.
a little more out of shape.
A little more out of
That's-
shape.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Because Adam Sandler is not like. I mean, I respect Adam Sandler. His new comedy special is awesome, but
Yeah, I gotta check
he's
it
not
out.
like the paragon of physical fitness.
I don't know he was a comic.
I'll tell you what.
I didn't know he did stand up really that much anymore either. But his new special that came out, I don't know if Jesse's seen it. It's really good. It's really creative. It's one of the freshest stand-up specials I've seen in a long time. You
Oh, dude,
can
I'm gonna watch it.
tell he's got the freedom that only comes with $400 million of movie money to just not give a fuck. And so it's really ballsy, really creative, and it's fun. I liked it a lot.
Hell yeah.
I definitely like Leo more than my mom's boyfriend.
Hell yeah, dude.
Wow.
Yeah. But your mom is beautiful.
She's
do you,
hot.
Do a lot of your friends like say that?
Yeah, I've gotten used to it at this point.
Gotten used to it.
Is it nice that Fez, like, I mean, he just is no threat as far as fucking your mom goes.
That's very nice.
Yeah, it's nice, right? I mean, you could leave Fez with your like Fez could be stuck on an island with your mother for 6 months, and she'd never see his penis.
No.
If I was stuck with your mother on a deserted island,
You would, Dan. You will, Leo.
whoa, would what? I would pleasure her like she deserves to be pleasured. Okay,
Yeah,
Fez?
yeah.
She needs
You will
love.
fuck
That
anything
is-
that moves.
No, I won't fuck anything that moves, and I resent you saying that. I'll get blown by anything that moves.
Leo's hot. He gets to fuck anything that moves.
Oh, hell yeah.
Appreciate you.
Cisco, wait, am I not hot? Just Leo?
Danny, you both have different aesthetics. Leo
you.
has like the spicy exotic one. Danny has like the clean cut. Like
He does, yeah.
Latinas would love Danny.
They
Facts.
do love you, don't they?
It's really a toss up on who likes
Too
us. and
bad
who
you have to
doesn't
pay
like us.
like $1,000 to those whores.
I have paid prostitutes in the past, never $1,000 though.
Yeah,
Fez.
yeah.
They
Fez.
give you a 6'4" discount.
Something like that. I'm not quite 6'4", but
With shoes, he's 6'4". Yeah, you could say you're 6'4". That's what you'd be listed on the baseball registry.
if I was
6'4".
adding an inch and a half, maybe I'd be 6'4". But Fez, I have paid in my life for hookers generally an average. One really brought down my average. Actually, like 2. I've gotten a blowjob for $40 from a hooker, and I fucked another one for like $50. Me and my buddy double teamed her. I actually paid for his share, so technically it was 100 if you want to split hairs. But my average hooker rate across my lifetime is probably like $430.
That's pretty good.
That's you got to have some game to get hookers down to
Yeah,
$430.
yeah, for sure.
Why have you thought about getting a hooker?
Tommy from the last pod, he offered me to get some escorts, but I was like, not interested. I just
Fez,
didn't wanna get no HPV.
you, that's where you fucked up. And Leo can teach you about HPV. It's
I don't have HPV. I'm going to go on the record and say I don't have it. All right? I don't.
I definitely have to warn my mom about your cheesy dick, though.
Why did you
yeah.
do that? She's had her way with some uncircumcised penises, and she knows what's up. But yeah, thanks for doing that. God, now she's going to be wary.
yeah, that's good. That's smart. You had to warn. That's
That is not smart.
Cisco. I like
Because
that.
it's made up, and nobody really knows what my penis smells like. Unless you're a girl that's below me, then you would know that it's clean.
Cisco really is. This might be Dino wearing another man's skin.
It's very possible. Are you Dino?
Definitely me and Dino, very, very like brothers from another mother.
Yeah.
He looks like if Dino had double crossed somebody in the mob and he needed to get facial reconstruction surgery and start a new life. That looks. What if that is what happened?
I think it is what happened. We haven't seen Dino in a while. Has anybody ever seen Cisco and Dino in the same room?
Yeah, of course.
I don't know, Jeff. Have they?
It's the same room?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hang out together all the time.
Yeah, but nobody can trust what you think. You're completely.
You ate something that gave you hallucinations probably that day.
Right.
If you have enough sugar, I mean, when you mix like a Dr. Pepper and a Ding Dong, what happens to your brain? I can't imagine.
No, man, it goes haywire.
A ding dong,
Dude.
That's like so low down the totem pole of Hostess treats.
Oh, it's the worst one, man.
Number 1 is the Twinkie. It's
the best.
And then the ho-ho is number 2
the
as far as
ho-hos, yeah.
I actually
popularity.
never had that.
Then
I
the
don't know what to find
snowballs.
it.
Then the
Oh, I love
snowballs.
snowballs.
Yeah, I bet you know
I bet
snowballs.
snowballs is when you fucking make out with somebody with a mouthful of jizz. But a ho-ho
You
is...
will know that too, huh?
I would. I've snowballed many chicks. But a ho-ho... A ho-ho is like the black cupcake, right?
Yes.
And then a ding-dong is the cylinder.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like ding-dongs, huh?
When's the last time you had a
I
Ding
never
Dong?
had that.
You're a liar, dude.
What if fucking Fez tried to take a chick out the Joshua tree and she's like, I brought shrooms. He's like, oh, it's okay. I brought ding-dongs and Dr. Pepper.
Oh, yeah.
We go to the spirit realm.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's all you need to go to the spirit realm.
Yeah,
is a Ding
for
Dong
sure,
and a
yes.
Dr. Pepper.
Fez, what have you been up to lately, buddy?
Just been hanging out with my friends, looking for work.
I
Yeah,
doubt
looking
that.
for work.
I doubt
also,
that. Yeah.
Also, I participated in a separate podcast. I don't know if you guys saw.
It was good, dude. I watched some of it. He was on a podcast with a couple of Vatos, and they were going hard, right? They went hard. They asked you some good questions.
They were really good questions.
Are they Danny Mullen fans?
They were.
They know what's
Cool.
up. Yeah.
Cool.
Their
Shout out.
podcast is doing well. Yeah.
Shout out, guys.
Shout out to the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. You guys
Do we
rock.
know them?
Yeah, we do know them. I believe they asked us to do something or wanted to do something. Yeah, but they're doing
They know
well.
Leo for sure.
Yeah. I know who they are. Yeah, for sure. I think I met one of them out in LA one time, actually.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so
They
they're
actually were really nice with me. They asked me really cool questions. I was relaxed all the time. I was like one of the boys, you know?
oh wow.
One of the boys.
So they weren't saying you were gay or that you're unemployed or
No, they're not about that gay shit.
Yeah. I am about that gay shit, Fez.
It's we should sometimes I regret the fan that found your Threads account where you were hitting up some dudes. I regret that we brought it to light so quickly because I wonder what it would have been like.
It was a long time.
I was a long time ago. You were a different man.
I was binging on ho-hos and ding dongs, and I was just feeling crazy.
Fez, if you blame that, like those texts that you wrote on those beautiful men's threads, if you blame it on ding dongs and Dr. Pepper, that's actually a good call. You should do that.
Okay, sure, why not?
Cisco, what did you think about that whole saga?
That was incredible.
That was incredible.
He came to my house at 10 o'clock at night, and he goes, Francisco, I have a secret I need to tell you.
No! It was a secret?
Yeah.
Of course.
What's this story? I don't know. What's this
What
saga?
do you think, morons?
Wait, Cisco, what happened then?
I tried to convince Fez that he did not have a secret to tell me. I was pretty sure, but then I saw the threads and I was like, "Oh, Fez, you're not beating those allegations." I was convinced it was way less worse than it was.
It's so funny. Fez, me and you were probably in the same boat at some point. When I got canceled on The Bachelorette, I made a phone call to a friend just like that, like, "Hey, I think I'm getting canceled," and like that's the same. We were feeling the same. It's a lot of anxiety.
And then that fan was like, "Oh yeah, you're not beating those allegations."
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, the guy that was like the one shirtless guy too, where he was like nice shoes.
Yeah, that was crazy, dude. I loved it. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Fez, it could have been worse. You could have hit a hard eyes. You were probably, if one more ho-ho, you would have hit a hard eyes.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
And that would have been like, you would not have been up. You left yourself an out. Yeah. None of the comments were straight up sexual. They were all just random compliments about things that weren't body parts. And then they were requests to hang out that were not like, you should spend the night. It was just a nice generic, let's hang out. You did good, dude. You did cover your bases and made sure there was no smoking gun.
Yeah.
Because I had nothing. Never mind. I forgot where I'm at.
Okay. So let me just say. So if you see just a jacked black dude, like you might ask him to hang out. It's not a big deal. Just to hang out, right?
Yeah, but he was just a scam artist, bro.
Can you pull up Myles Garrett from the Cleveland Browns, Jesse?
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
I want to see if you'd hang out with this guy.
Yeah, check
shirtless.
This guy out.
Pull him up shirtless. Myles Garrett shirtless.
I'll hang out with you, then, man.
I know you will, but I don't look like this.
Oh shit.
So let's pull one up big.
And then I'll slap you.
Look at this guy.
Would you hang out with that guy, Fez?
Who?
Myles Garrett, dude.
He looked a lot like.
Let's
I
just get an image, dude. Yeah, that guy right there. Would you hang out with that dude?
Nah, not really.
You wouldn't.
He's not asking to hang out. The other guy does.
He's got Myles Garrett actually has a good personality. He's an NFL star. If he wanted to get together and play cards, you'd play cards with Myles Garrett, right?
Sure, why not?
Mm-hmm.
What if he started getting kind of weird as the night got later?
Then, right. Not supposed to say that either.
What?
Grab my armaments and then go. If it was a different state.
So if you were in Alabama and Myles Garrett, no way,
yeah,
no way.
Oh yeah, dude.
No way.
Wow.
No.
My God.
There's Myles Garrett has like a college dick pic, dude.
Dude, that is gnarly.
No, dude.
It's so big, it's not okay.
Why did I say with you guys in dick?
Stop! No, I'm sorry. This pic came up, but you take a look, Fez.
You gotta really appreciate that, man.
Honestly, man, just from a freaking, he's in the top 1% of cocks.
Dude,
that's for sure.
Fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Why did God give him so much?
I'm so tired of just fucking every black guy having a giant dick who's a celebrity. Like I love. Can you go to the article that's associated with that cock pic? I hope that's photoshopped, Jesse.
It probably is.
I mean, his physique.
Oh no!
It's a gay site. Look at that. Oh God, that's hot.
Okay, are these all AI images? Because is that him? Let's see. Oh, we got to log in. We should make an account here.
Fez, make an account.
Okay, these might be photoshopped.
Let me just see if I can.
Okay, this shit might be photoshopped, dude. This might be fucking photoshopped. Jesse, are we saying this is photoshopped? Dude, who are these fucking guys? There are some people. So right now, it's just a collection of GIFs and images.
Danny Mullen's fans.
You're one of them, so I wouldn't be surprised if you're very active on this forum. Okay. So I'm telling myself that right there, that is a Photoshop, and that's just another random black guy. His physique does look a lot smaller in that selfie, right, Leo?
It might have been college or high school.
But it might not be a perfect match. It might be a Photoshop.
I hope so. Yeah.
I will say that I know firsthand that there's a star basketball player who's very, very rich and famous in the league who has a small dick, verified. So we can hold on to that one victory.
Thank God.
Yeah, we can hold on to that one victory. Cisco's got a bigger dick than this guy.
Nice.
The guy can pull up from 3 and fucking drain it, and the guy's got $200 million.
You better get $700 for doing this stunt.
I better do what?
I'm gonna slap
heard
you.
me.
I'm gonna
Did you
slap
say
you.
$700?
That's right.
Do you really think the market rate for showing your dick off camera is $700?
You offered me that same deal, and I didn't want to do it.
You is very different because your penis, dude. We just don't know. Like it might be like an aberration of science, dude. Like there might be a plant growing out of Fez's crotch.
It's very true. We really have no idea.
I would guess it's just smooth. There's nothing there. It's just smooth.
Like a Ken doll.
Yeah, you think you have like do you trim it? Do you trim your pubes ever? I mean, there's really no reason to. Yeah,
zero.
No, there's absolutely
I don't have to.
zero reason for you to.
Yeah, sure. I have a relationship. I'll do what I want.
So wait, when's the last time you shaved your pubes at all or trimmed them?
Maybe a few years back.
Oh my God! So this thing it's wild down there.
Oh, it's
not
wild.
really.
It's a
Not
rainforest.
thing.
Fez,
Really?
would you play Super Smash Brothers head to head with Myles Garrett? Loser gets fucked in the ass.
He'll play with you for sure.
I don't know that he would.
Cisco, how long have you been with your chick?
Well, it's been like on and off since high school.
Okay. How old are you?
26.
Okay, 20. So a while.
Yeah.
Are you marrying this chick?
Right now, we're definitely on like the off period.
Gotcha.
Oh shit! Can I see a picture of her? I won't show it to the audience, but I imagine she's probably pretty cute. I feel like Cisco's got some.
You met her, Danny.
Where did I meet her?
In your comedy show with RDR when he attacked you.
Well, there's like multiple of those incidents, so it's hard to even know.
Give him, you give her one of these.
Oh, I knuckle pounded her. You made it seem like I punched her in the face.
Yeah, man, you punch her in the face.
Yeah, that was.
Give her one of these.
Yeah, that's great. It's great that we've been. Oh wow.
Oh,
bring that photo.
damn.
So she's got some titties.
Oh wow, yeah, she's hot.
Cisco's doing well for himself. Oh, dude, you're a fucking pimp, Cisco.
Cisco, you're a pimp.
Cisco, so have you come in her pussy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever hit that asshole?
That I have not done.
Okay, no problem, no pressure.
You ever let her hit your asshole?
No, sir.
Okay.
Not one of those guys.
You're young still, 26. I think there's a lot of growth sexually from 26 into your 30s, in my opinion. You can really like start getting a little crazy with the stuff. You start knowing what you want. Like right now, Fez has no idea what he wants, but once he experiences sex, he's gonna be like, oh, it is nice when the pinky goes out your asshole.
When the what goes up
When
your
the pinky goes up your asshole.
Fez, do you think that'd be pleasurable to get a pinky up your asshole?
Do you guys do that?
I don't. Yeah, I put pinkies up and I receive.
No, pinkies up your ass.
I remember once when I was in my 20s in San Francisco, a girl put her full middle finger up my ass.
Oh my God.
And it was and she was just like a hipster girl. She put it just all the way up, Fez, while she was
Do you guys
blowing me.
remember that movie from the?
I wasn't done with my story.
Fez, I will drop kick you in the face.
You
Fez,
can try, but you will go down.
I'll face for you, man.
Fez, the prostate stimulation can be very pleasurable. Now, I was not sober, so that made it a lot easier. If we were in a brightly lit room and a girl just shoved her finger up, I would be self-conscious because I'm not like a gay dude who's constantly sticking douches up his ass.
Yeah.
So but it was quite pleasurable. Yeah, it was quite pleasurable, but it's you got to be a little intoxicated, I'd say, Fez. But yeah, I think it's something you would enjoy, and that's not a gay comment.
I mean, I know that's real because I saw that one movie where the guy who play I forgot the name of
Stifler,
this
yeah.
guy. Stifler.
He watched Road Trip, I think, where he gets milked. Yeah.
Fez, would you get milked?
No.
Fez,
you got to say yes to that.
What about if
no.
what if Miles Garrett just got? He's like, man, I went fucking off for 4 sacks. I had a day, and he just wanted to put his fucking pinky right up your Guatemalan asshole, Nicaraguan, excuse me. Would you do it?
No.
Okay.
I think you should.
Fez, how do you think the NFL season is shaping up this far?
The NFL?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't watch that kind of sport.
It stands for Nicaraguan fucking losers. No, okay. I'm sorry. That just popped into my head.
Cisco.
I'm not calling you a loser. It's just Nicaraguan, and then I had an FL to play with. I'm sorry. You know I love you, Fez.
Fez, I'm sorry about that. You and Cisco, though, have you guys ever gone out and trolled for some pussy, Cisco, you and Fez?
I try to take him out.
Cisco, how do you feel about Fez's chances of having sex anytime soon?
I just keep telling him we got to give him a job, and then he could.
Yeah. Do you have a job?
I'll be 100% honest right now. No.
That's okay. It's okay.
It's a little rough.
He's a college student. He's preparing to become a writer.
And
hell yeah.
You know,
I'd definitely like to have a job, though.
I don't think you need to go to college to become a writer, Cisco. I'm just throwing that out there. I think you might be wasting money. Where do you go to college?
LMU.
That's very expensive, isn't it?
Yes.
Is your dad rich?
Perhaps.
Mom might be rich too.
It might be my mom.
Okay.
It might be his mom.
Wow,
too.
does your mom? Okay, I'm not.
She's got a good job, I think. I might have.
Does she, or is it
I
through a
believe
man
she
she's
does.
got this wealth?
No, it's actually all my mom's.
Okay. Well, this is good. LMU is very fucking expensive, and you definitely don't need an LMU degree to become a successful writer. So,
but it's good, right? I mean, it can't hurt.
I mean, there's some fucking hotties at LMU, and it's a beautiful campus.
That's true.
It's on a cliff. Like, okay, so trivia fact: we filmed the iPhone for blackface video. That video opened at LMU, which is a deep cut. It's not even up on the channel anymore. YouTube was kind of like they striked it, then they put it back, so I just took it down. But yeah, we gave kids iPhones to do blackface at LMU, and the iPhones were fake. They were out of commission.
Right on. Too bad I didn't bump into you guys.
Yeah,
That would have been sick.
It was into 2020, so you were probably a child. But how old are you now, Cisco?
26.
Okay, never mind. You're an old college student at LMU, huh?
Yeah, I took some gap years off.
Okay.
But you look super young. I mean, you fit right in, right?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I try.
Yeah.
Most people don't realize I'm older.
So, what about bringing Fez to a party at LMU? Well, you know what? Better. Why not bring me and Leo to a party at LMU?
That would be really nice. We could have a lot of fun.
I definitely could see that being fun.
That'd be a better. It would make more of a splash than bringing Fez. Also, we should probably announce we got a comedy show. Speaking of college towns,
Santa Barbara, September 28th. It is a Saturday at 7:30. It is at a. Let me give you the venue right now. But yeah, we are having a comedy show. Please come, Santa Barbara. If you're in the area at all, please come out. It's going to be at the Santa. It's sorry. One second. Jimmy Draxler. Yeah, the Red Piano in Santa Barbara, guys. The Red Piano. It's on State Street. We're going to be in their back patio. We got a stage. It's going to be a lot of fun. Only limited tickets, so please get them ASAP. I will have the link up probably on this. I will have the link up on this podcast, so check it out down below. But yeah, if you've never seen us do live comedy, it's very much like the podcast in many ways, and we have a lot of fun. I'll see you guys. I'll be hosting. We have some local comics. Might bring up one of the boys from LA. Come out.
we just had a killer New York show. Everybody who went there had a great fucking time.
New York is an amazing city. I do believe that it would eat Fez alive. I think that he would just fall on
You guys
the.
started taking me.
Fez would fall into the tracks on the subway.
Fez, you would join. So, first of all, let's talk about our show. It was great. We had a Sunday night crowd fucking packed out, a bunch of great New York comics. Everybody had a great time, great lineup. We had one fan's girlfriend was going wild, showing her titties to everybody. Fez, you guys, Cisco would have liked that too. Jesse would have liked that.
Oh, yeah.
But then, Fez, we did spend some time out in the city, you know, looking into the migrant crime situation.
Yeah.
I think you would do great in a Nicaraguan crime outfit in Times Square. You could be a pickpocket.
Oh no, that would shoot me.
You should be a busker. You should be a street performer where you just pretend you're Buddha and you just meditate. And people tip you.
Right.
I think you could, there's a lot of kind of like, not scams, but there's some things you could do in New York that you can't do out here. There's just so many people walking around.
Yeah.
People would buy your bullshit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like you telling the one time that we went to the particular station with those, not fans, but you guys remember the video that we did when we went to by Alameda?
Yeah,
No.
which the Alameda?
Was it Alameda?
Or Alvaro Street?
Olivera, yeah.
Olivera Street, yeah.
Oh, you mean the ladies that we yelled at and said they were
Yeah,
racist?
yeah,
they were
well,
fans, right, Leo? The
Yeah,
people
they were
we told were
super
racist.
fans.
No,
Oh, yeah.
they're just visitors, I guess. No, you told them it was a brothel.
Brothel, yeah.
Brothel.
Those were not fans, Fez.
I know they were not fancy.
What about that? What do you bring it up?
No, just saying that, he called it a brothel. You make it sound really convincing. That was pretty cool.
Thanks, Fez. I appreciate that.
That's a compliment to your improv, Leo. That's
Thank
great.
you, Fez. This is a long-winded compliment to my improv. Thank you. Cisco, do you watch our channel now and stuff?
Yeah.
So in a way, would you be honored if I did go out with your mother?
In a way, yeah.
Would she actually do the pod?
She would, 100%.
Oh my God. We are going to have Cisco's mother on the pod, guys. And it's going to be a great day for me.
She's a character. You'll love her.
Hell yeah.
Would you feel any anger if Leo made love to your mother?
I mean, my mom's a woman, and, she's allowed to have her own life.
Yeah, but Leo...
What? What the hell does that mean?
Like, I'm just imagining a Leo right now, and I imagine he's going to wear in some leopard-printed thong into the bedroom.
Oh, my God.
And then I imagine him taking it off and just going like, yeah. It's going to be very short. That's the one
I've had a fixation with moms though, and I think I would rock her world. I have a lot of pent up like energy for a mom right now.
And by rock her world, he means he wouldn't eat her pussy. There'd be no foreplay, no eye contact.
I'm going to go on
It'd
the
be over
record
in 2 minutes.
I'm going to eat Cisco's mom's pussy. I'm going to eat it, Danny.
Dude, that's crazy. You don't eat vagina.
I do eat vagina. They just have to be very hot, okay?
That is crazy.
Or if they ask, just ask, okay?
Dude, I basically would never say no to a girl to eat her vagina unless like something fucked up was going on.
Well, I'm just
Unless
not initiating it. But I'm telling you, I'm not initiating. But if they ask, Danny, I'm just like you.
You don't initiate?
No, the pussy eating. No, I mean I've been getting a lot of just random BJs that are just very transactional. Just fun.
Fez,
girls with oral fixations.
I eat pussy like Fez eats ding dongs.
Ooh, ferociously.
Yes,
and fast.
No questions asked.
Oh yeah,
the more the better.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good. I really do think it's important for guys to give back.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, I mean, if it's just all a tribute to you and your manhood and your fucking throbbing uncircumcised Italian penis, they're not going to feel great about that. Whereas if you give back, as Paul McCartney said,
you know what? We all can change. I'm
and in
only
the
38.
end, the love you take is equal to the love you make.
Yeah.
And you don't make any love, dude. You just take love.
Well, you know what? There's a learning curve for many a man, and I'm 38. I'm not stuck in my ways. Okay, you might think that, but I can make love, and I will make love to Cisco's mother. I will.
Cisco, are you comfortable with Leo trying out his new sexual identity on your mom?
As long as you're truly reformed.
I am reformed. Cisco, I promise you I'm reformed. And if you and, if your mother and I do go out, I'm going to give her a night to remember.
Right on.
Yeah.
Fez, what do you think about, is it inappropriate to talk about Leo with regards to your mother?
Of course it is.
Do you think she'd think I was attractive? Just that?
No.
She wouldn't.
She dates men, not little boys.
Wow.
She's still dating?
My mom is dating somebody right now.
Oh, really? And he's a man, and I'm not. And I'm not.
What does he do?
I think he works in construction or something.
Okay, that's a man.
So he's like your roommate. Would your mom date your roommate?
No.
Do you hate your roommate?
Yes.
You hate him?
Yes.
Does he fart in the middle of the night?
Sure, why not?
He does?
Why do you hate your roommate?
I just hate living with other people.
Well, that's not his fault. I mean, that's your fault.
Well, it's the only thing I can afford for now.
But do you is it just inconvenient that there's another body in your room, or do you hate him?
I used to go to Austin's place and hang out with him, and it was no problem sleeping on his couch. But me sleeping next to this guy, I don't know. He's gross.
You guys have beds on opposite sides of the room?
Yes, I insisted on that.
Okay.
Okay. Well, what was the other option? Just share?
Share a bed. I like how you insisted. Like Fez fucking puts his hand on his head. We sleep on opposite sides of the room.
That's the only way I would do it.
Fez.
Cisco, have you been to his house?
Nah, we've dropped him off there before.
Interesting.
We need to meet his fucking roommate. What are you? Your guy? He might be like the employee of the month on the construction site. He might be a good guy.
Probably. I just don't like them.
Is he one of those guys that lines up at Home Depot in the morning?
No, he has his own company.
Oh, he's a fucking entrepreneur.
No,
clearly it's not very. It's not very successful.
He works for a company.
Okay.
He gets paid. He lives there.
Okay, so he has a job.
Yeah.
You just described a job. He works for a company and he gets paid. I know it's novel to you, Fez. Fez, I want to say though that you should cherish your roommate because in prison they have a punishment called solitary confinement, which is where they take you away from your roommate and they put you in the hole. And if you spend enough time in the hole, you start to go crazy. You lose your marbles.
That's true.
I
think the orange is the new black, so yeah.
I think you need your roommate. I think you would be very not adjusted if you didn't have a Latino construction
Why would
worker.
I need that when I can go out? I actually only use my space to like put my shit in there, go out, hang out with my people, and that's it.
What if you woke up and he was stroking your leg one night?
I'll kill him.
No, you would not kill him. He's a construction worker. He's in great shape, I bet.
I feel like you would pat him. You just like start patting him.
You want to give it a shot? Try me out?
Fez, I've already beat you in arm wrestling, so the way I see
but
it.
this time we're going to real more combat, motherfucker.
Fez.
Why do you even want to try that?
Fez, you're going to lose to me. Fez, you've lost your upper hand when you lost to me in arm wrestling twice.
Okay.
Right?
We could try martial arts, bitch.
Fez, I will tool you in martial arts. I practice martial arts.
Good. Yeah.
Fez, you understand that
I haven't practiced him forever, so how embarrassing would it be if I lose to you? No, if you lose to me.
Well, it would be very embarrassing if I lost to you. I wouldn't, is the good thing. The good thing is I wouldn't.
Would you scrub the video from the internet if you lost to Fez?
I would. I'd kill myself. Fez, if you beat me in a fight, like if Fez and I went for it and he just knocked me unconscious.
Dude, I would worry about it.
It would be like how Ronda Rousey kind of lost her mind after she started. Because Ronda Rousey had talked so much shit.
I mean, you talk way more shit than I do.
Well, he's confident that he's going to beat you. You know what I mean?
And I'm not saying you talk shit. I'm talking about like Ronda Rousey talked a lot of shit, and then she got knocked out twice, and she basically just disappeared. I talked so much shit to you, Fez, that if you KO'd me, I would lose my mind, and you would start seeing me like. I don't know what would happen. Like, I would be like a TikTok guy. I would probably start producing music if I got knocked out by Fez. You'd start seeing me. I'd wear baggy shirts with flames on them. And I would have some hipster glasses, and my hair would be bleached blonde.
Can we do it in the bed on Friday?
Fez, I will say, though, that just because if I lost, I would go crazy, that doesn't mean I would lose. Like you really have no chance of beating me in a fight.
All right.
What would your strategy be if you and I started and it was one-on-one on cement, so I can't just go straight jiu-jitsu?
Based on what I know about jiu-jitsu, it's all about grappling techniques, and so it's Aikido. So for me, keep my distance, do some jabs, maybe a little bit of a grab from the back, but I'm pretty sure you could overpower me in that department with the grappling technique. So yeah.
So you'd want to keep your distance to stay on the feet.
Yeah.
But Fez, I would tiptoe around and bob and weave a little bit, and I think you'd be...
So you're saying you have more on your sleeve?
I'm saying that you would be physically exhausted after about 10 seconds of combat, and all I'd have to do is wait you out like a mongoose waits out a cobra. That's all I'd have to do.
That's what I was saying.
And I'm giving you some respect saying you're a cobra. That's the respect I have for Hapkido. So I would just have to dance around a little bit, let you tire. You're pretty much a cold-blooded lizard. And then once your cold blood started becoming manifest, that's when I would close the distance, wrap you up, take you down. And Fez, once you and I hit the concrete, oh boy, your day would start getting real shitty real fast. It would get real shitty.
It takes a while for me to get... Leo said the first time when I got knocked out, the first time in the fight in the bar that we did, remember?
Wait,
so some guy grabbed him. No,
he didn't get knocked out, but he got knocked down. Like some guy hit him from behind.
That's the second time. But the first time was a guy grabbed me by the neck and I went down. And it took me a while to get up. I was actually afraid that the guys were gonna jump on me and start stomping me I was afraid of that.
Wait, did he choke you out?
Yeah, he choked me out.
So you let a guy rape choke you unconscious?
God
guess so,
damn
yeah.
it.
That's so Fez. The rape choke is like if a guy could just grab your throat and squeeze, especially a fucking dweeb in Santa Monica, if he could just grab your throat and squeeze until you
This
lose
guy was
consciousness.
acting like he knew what he was doing, which was weird.
But Fez,
But then-
I know a guy doesn't know what he's doing if he grabs your throat and squeezes. That is like every martial art, day one, you learn how to stop somebody grabbing. Like, isn't that all Aikido is you just learn how to stop people from
I think that was it
choking
right
you?
there. Show us that one more time.
Yeah. This is like, if someone would grab me by the neck, I can just
Yeah,
squeeze
Fez.
my hand.
You let a guy fucking Fez. There's
Yeah, I couldn't do
you
that.
cannot be
You're right.
more physically dominated than Leo. Like,
guy's just like-
if I just went like this and just squeezed until you fucking shut the fuck up, you would be my bitch.
I need the ding dong.
That's the only thing that would revive you.
Fucking assholes.
I'm sorry.
So Fez, you have lost all of your martial arts moral
I have
superiority.
not trained in almost 15 years.
Do you welcome the fans doing jujitsu on you when they see you on the street?
I don't practice jiu-jitsu.
Is it a handshake if a fan hits a double leg, passes your guard, and then takes mount? Is that like a handshake on the street?
Maybe.
All right, so they're allowed to. You heard it here first. If you see Fez on the street, just double leg him and then mount him.
Fez would be a handful to double leg. Like you
They
gotta,
can try.
you might hurt your knee. I wouldn't hit your knee on the cement. I would try to just get into a squat position. Fez, that's the good thing you got going for you is when in doubt of your ability to fight, just gain a lot of weight and you're going to be an issue.
Yeah. Big boy. Cisco, you ever been in a fight?
Yeah, even though I'm kind of small.
He is Dino.
He literally responds like Dino. It's like Dino when we first met him.
Yeah.
Even more than he is now.
He's got Dino's smile too.
He's got Dino's smile, Dino's brow ridge.
And Dino's a good looking
Interesting.
guy, so we're not talking shit, but
We're not, but you literally like move just like him, hold your hands just like him. It's weird. Same body type.
you've both got basically the posture of the deflated high person in those anti-pot ads.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Just
I
like
smoked pot for a couple days just for this podcast.
Really?
you had to clear your head.
Dude, I love that. That's
You act
good.
like we're drug test here.
No, you wanted to be sharp. You know,
I
just
just
in
didn't
case.
want to be boring and like.
You're not, dude. You're the man, Cisco.
So-
I'm glad that you came out.
Take advantage of your newfound sobriety and tell us a story.
Tell us a story. Is there a topic that you?
Yeah,
can
you
tell
about
me
you and something outlandish you did. How about that?
Something outlandish I've done. I don't know. I mean, I'm autistic.
Are you?
Bipolar.
You're not as autistic as Subodh.
Subodh was
No.
heavily autistic, but in a good way.
You don't get to claim autism after Subodh just had that seat, dude. Fuck you, you poser.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people tell me. Yeah.
I mean, Subodh is he just like severely autistic?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think so. Yeah, the spectrum is gigantic. So that he would be on the fun side, and Cisco is more on like hopefully it gives you some assets. Or is there anything you can do? Can you focus on stuff really well, or what's your power? What's your autistic power? Because they're kind of like mutants. You know, it's like X-Men.
Yeah.
You know, each one of them gets a power. So what's yours?
I'm like a game theory whiz.
Okay.
All right. Prisoner's dilemma. What's the optimum strategy?
Is the prisoner's dilemma where you have to snitch on the other prisoner to get out?
Yeah.
Wow.
But that's so yeah, prisoner's dilemma. I think it's like a standard economics problem. It's if the cops take you, like Leo and I, say we get arrested on a shoot for hypothetically impersonating dental hygienists, and hypothetically, and the move is if we both agree to not snitch on each other, we both do very light sentences. That's one option. So that's one scenario. We don't snitch on each other, we get light sentences, and we're still friends when we get out. Or one of us can defect and snitch on the other person. And if you defect, you walk free, and the other guy does 20 years.
Damn.
It's like, what's the optimum strategy? Let's pull it up. What is the optimum strategy in prisoners? I think it's defect. I think it's defect.
What game is this?
And then go tit for tat. It's not a game. It's a game. It's a game theory. Like psychological experiment.
Oh, that's cool.
Like debating, like history.
Oh, interesting.
And games, yeah.
But it's like a framework to be applied broadly
Okay.
in nuclear war and like relations with other countries. What is the optimal move in the prisoner's dilemma?
Well, the optimal move would depend on who is playing, because if you're one of the prisoners, then the optimal move would be for you to snitch the other person out and get no time. But if you were actually close to the other prisoner, like that you cared about them, then the optimal move would have to be that the two of you refuse to confess.
So, but you can't consult beforehand. So you can't consult. So you got to trust the other person isn't going to do it. The optimal move depends on either it's a one-shot version or repeated interactions. So I think maybe I'm going to guess the optimal move is to cooperate, and then if there's more interactions, then to go tit for tat and do whatever they do. In a single iteration of the game, the dominant strategy is to defect, to betray the other prisoner. But then I think you should go tit for tat.
If you have enough information to tell that the other person won't snitch on you, then it's optimal not to snitch on either, especially in real life where if neither of you confessed, you might actually not get charged for the crime.
Fez, I feel like you would defect right away. Would you defect?
So?
I like if you got arrested on a Danny Mullen shoot. Say we went to Six Flags, and like Leo and I put on a fake mustache, and we got behind one of the carnival booths, and we were telling people to step right up and throw darts at the balloons. And then Leo was like, "Hey, you know your balloons are big enough to be on the wall," and he groped a girl. And then they arrested us, and they took you in too, and they asked you like, you want to see the light of day again? All you got to do is
snitch on you guys like 100%.
Yeah, of course he's going to snitch. He already snitches on us, dude. He's a one-way.
I don't, but you guys been asking for it lately. Yeah.
Fez, listen, buddy. You are economically impoverished, and you're a virgin.
Sure.
All you have is that you got to be loyal to the fucking end. And I'm already a little worried because at first he took a stand that he was never going to be on this podcast again, and then he was there the next week. That's defection behavior.
Yes,
you got to be.
I got Austin's permission.
That's fine, and we no beef with Austin at all. In fact, I'm writing a video that he's going to be in soon.
Oh,
but Fez,
cool.
and you're going to be in it too, you fucking bastard. But
Friday?
Fez, your thing has got to be it's not soon. Fez, it's going to be like next month. Fez, you got to be like the ultimate prisoner's dilemma, fucking for the boys, cooperate, don't snitch kind of guy. That's got to be you, Fez.
Okay.
I don't like that you'd snitch on us. Cisco, would you snitch on us?
No, sir.
Hell
See,
yeah.
the loyalty that he has as a fan for the last 2 years is something. Who's calling you?
Answer it.
So, luckily, this is actually one of you guys' fans. Want to?
Yeah, give it to me. Dude, Fez came out of the closet on this podcast, dude.
Oh my fucking god.
What's up, dude? Yeah, man. How are you, buddy? What's your name?
My name's Jacob. What's up, Leo?
What's up, big dog? Dude, hey, listen, no joke. We're linking this podcast to a special Patreon where he gets face fucked on the pod, dude. It's insane what Fez did today. Who fucked him? It was this fucking random black guy from the street. It's the guy that he hit up on Threads, bro. We hit him up. I hit up the guy on Threads, and he happened to be gay, dude. And he came by, and Fez could not be denied, bro. He's so out of the closet now. It's crazy. Are you gonna judge him for being gay, or you still love him?
No, that's cool. I love that little teddy bear.
Yeah, he's the best.
Dude, are you trying to offer Fez a bogus job?
No, I'm not. I just fucking. I don't know. I love the Danny Mullen podcast and Leo. I don't know.
That's sweet of you, man. Fez, you got to understand at this point, we're always a little suspicious that this guy is going to be like, listen, the business is fixing dog races. Like we're always worried something like that's going to come up. And he's like, first you got to get a bus ticket to Mississippi. Yeah. And we're worried that you're going to do that, Fez.
Don't make him get on any buses. Don't make him get on any buses, dude. He will.
He'll get on a bus, dude. Yeah.
I saw the video where you went to the haunted house in Louisiana with King Croc, and I didn't realize. Oh, I just wish I knew that was happening. I would have come met you.
That's a great video, dude. That video's so fun.
That was a crazy video.
I miss King Croc. Where's he been?
He's the best, dude.
I talked to him recently, man. He's okay. He's living on his own. He's got a job. He's doing well. I'm going to go on a walk with him soon.
Are you? Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Right. We got to bring back King Croc. We got to go somewhere else haunted and fucked up this October 31st.
That'd be great.
Dude, you should let me know.
Are you in Louisiana?
Yeah, I'm in Mandeville. It's like right across the causeway from New Orleans.
Oh shit!
Awesome,
Fez. You should.
It'd be like a 30-minute drive for me.
You should you should go visit him, Fez.
I don't have that kind of money.
Has Fez offered to suck your dick?
No, he hasn't. Which is, that's good.
Surprising is what it is.
It is. It's a little surprising. What's your name, man?
Jacob.
Jacob, appreciate you, man. Appreciate it. It's good having you on.
Jacob, you're the man, dude. Thank you.
We're going to wrap the pod right now. We're going on to Patreon pod. But Jacob, thanks for being a good friend to Fez and not taking advantage of his naivete.
Hey, dude, I have like 2 questions if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure. Hit it.
First of all, can you let me know why there's no Sledge Lords anymore? Is that like a secret?
No, it's not a secret at all. I've talked about it a lot on Patreon lives, but basically just, I don't know, Adam got busy, and I think maybe he was banking on it being like this gigantic podcast, because the first podcast we ever did got like 1.5 million views, and it was still doing like good views for the podcast verse. I mean, it was doing like between 50 and 70,000 views per episode, which is great for a podcast.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, and I think he moved on to other stuff. We stopped doing the pod regularly right around the time when he was going like worldwide viral for the Let of the Plug Jason Love stunt. And yeah, man. I mean, that pod was super popular, but it's it had its run, and now hopefully we'll do some more one-off episodes. But until then, just cash money, riches, ho sluts, bitches. You know what I'm saying, Jacob?
I got you. Yeah, I got you, bro.
All right, brother.
Hey,
Well, you take care, man.
One more question.
Yeah.
I'll make it quick.
Yeah.
Do you know who Goblin is?
Chris Godwin, the wide receiver for the Bucks.
No, Goblin, the guy who does like drug videos.
I don't know Godwin.
Goblin, like a little creature goblin.
Goblin. I don't know him. No, don't know him.
No. I like his branding.
Okay, so he just moved to LA and he just started a podcast. I just was maybe y'all could like link up. That would be a great podcast. In my opinion.
All right. I mean,
down.
He's probably gonna think I'm a pussy if he's just on drugs all the time. But
no. Look up his just look up Goblin on YouTube.
All right,
for sure.
The podcast is called the Gobcast.
Yeah,
Gobcast. I'll check it out.
Fucking Fez's podcast is called the Goblin Cockcast. All right, boys.
Goblin.
It's been the Leo and Daddy Show. Thank you.
Peace.